Okay, welcome back, guys. So, carrying off from where we left off. So, we're still working on the facial features of the face. So, I would just let me just use the other lights and turn this off. So, change this move to the move topological, then the train dynamic to dem standard. Okay. So let's carry on in this. Okay. We're still blocking out the facial features of the face. Let me just get this in position and look for a feature that we can add on top of our model. Okay, I'm going to make a little bit corrections on the on this necessary label fold, so I want to kind of correct that. So the one I created previously was too high, so I'm going to correct that now. It shouldn't be that high; it should be downwards a bit more. So I'm going to fix that right about now. So I'll just try to smooth all of this out first. And let me just get this in position. So bring back our reference. And I'm going to do this properly now. So with our dem standard brush, let me just make sure, go to stroke, make sure lazy mode is turned off. Kind of visualize this properly, kind of carve this down. And let me undo that again. So carve this down like something like so. Okay. Just checking this to be sure if this is in the right position. Just checking. Okay, now just smooth that back down. Shouldn't be that long, so I'm just smoothing that back down. So let me just do some slight corrections on the nose also. So I'm just kind of smooth this out also. And go back to the reference image. Just kind of eyeball this to check if everything is working correctly. So I think I'll need to just make an indentation here and I'll smooth that back. So anyway I can find a detail that I can implement, I'll just do that right away. So there's no rule that says it must be just the eyes only or it must be just the nose only. Anyway, you can see a distortion or a breakup on the face, kind of go right in and then you implement that. That's pretty much the way I'm doing this right now. So let me just fill this up some more. Okay, no, I'm carving that in instead. Let me just carve this some more inwards. So around like so. This feels too intense, so I'm going to smooth that back down. Just smooth that in some more. Okay. Let's see. For this part, I'm just carve this in. Okay. I think we're almost at the part where we'll be done with our primary forms, then we can jump into secondary form, and before going into tertiary form, we are going to be doing the skin pose. But on the ending part of our secondary forms, we're going to be breaking symmetry. But for now, we're still working on just trying to use some of the features of this our reference image we have on this side to kind of make this look more believable. We kind of use some of the facial features from Anthony Mackie and then implement that on our sculpt. Just kind of get this around like so. I think I'll smooth that back down. Let me just smooth this back down. But basically just doing random changes here and there. As I see the detail, I just go in there and then sculpt that in. Because like we can see the position of most of the shapes are mostly in there. So we're just adding minor breakups to the face to make it look more believable. And I'm just keeping this anatomical reference image on the top right hand corner as a guide, as a reference, as a reference guide to kind of know where to block out if what I'm trying to do kind of aligns with the general proportion of if we realistic anatomical face, and then I'll just implement that. So that's why I just have this reference image on the top right corner there just to guide me through. So I don't go off making something that isn't close to nature. Okay. So let me just carve out this part of the eye like so. Should be fine. I think I might probably just fill up these lips a bit more. Let me turn up using more for the standard brush. Okay. Nope, that's way too harsh. Let me take down the intensity. Let's do that again. Something like this should be fine. And something like that should be fine. Okay. Just get this around below the lower lip. Something like this. But this feels too aggressive. Might just undo that. That feels too aggressive anyways. I need to undo that and then soften that up. Okay, so I'm just fill up the jaw parts and smooth that back in. This feels a bit off. Let me undo that. So let me just undo that. Just adjust the jawline a bit more. Just push it down like so. Just tiny adjustments on the jawline. Not very noticeable anyways, but just to have something that pulls down a bit more. Then for the below the cheekbone, I'll just push this in. Just get an indentation in there. Okay. From the side, let me just adjust this from the side. Okay. Let's see, for this lower parts of the lips, I need to smooth that out and just smooth that, blend that back in. Right. Okay. So for this top of the nose, I need to push that in. Just check this properly. Let's see. So let me just push this out. It should be a bit broader. Just a bit broader, like so. I'm just trying to make this feel a bit angled. I'm going to show you guys what I'm trying to do now. Now let me adjust the skull and just do some light corrections on the skull. Something like so should be fine. Okay. Let's see. So with our clay tube, so I'll just fill up this lower part of the jaw, just be at the back. So I'll just fill that up some more. So I'm always looking at my reference image in the top right corner just to be sure how I should fill that up. So I'm not just filling things up just for filling sake. I'm filling that up with a particular direction to it. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm just pushing this cheekbone out just a bit. Okay. With the clay tubes. So I'm just going to go to the side of the skull and I'll just, let me see, let me just compare this. Just pushing this outward a bit. Now smooth that back in. So around here, so I'll just fill that up and I'll just smooth that back in also. Okay. Let's see if there's something that we can fix in here. Let's see this lighting position. Let's see what we have. So with our standard brush, I'll just carve a line like so, just to create more depth in there, and I'll smooth that back down. So let me just push this in and just dig that inwards, and I'll smooth that back down. So I'll just smooth this down. Okay. What else can we adjust in here? So with a morphological brush, let's see what we can adjust in here. So with our clay tools, I'll just fill this part up and I'll smooth that back down. Okay. So I'm just changing this to a different material. Now I'll just fill this up some more. This is what I have in there now. Okay. Just checking the nose now, just seeing if I can make some more corrections to the nose. We'll see, let's see. So let me just carve this in. So around this side, just below the lower eye. So this particular line, I'll just carve this in with our damn standard brush. Something like so should be fine. I'm kind of check to see if this is working. And just drag this back out. So you can see not so heavy, but something actually in there. Not very aggressive, but something actually in there. So I'll just leave that as it is. Okay. We just kind of fix the neck just a bit. I'll smooth that back down. Okay. Nope. I'll just put an indentation in there. I'll just smooth this back down also. I'll smooth this down. Something around here also, smooth that down. Okay. Let me just put a straight line in there. Something like this should be fine. So I'm just checking using a blend material instead to kind of visualize the reflection on top of this. So check if this is too high or not. Smooth that back down. Okay, smooth this back down also. I'm always checking this from all angles just to be sure if this is working correctly. If not, I just kind of correct what is not, what does not look good, or what feels a bit weird or odd. Let me just fix these lips. Okay, just touching up the nose a bit more. The nose needs to be way better than the way it is right now. So let me do some corrections on the nose. So just push this in, push this out some more. Okay, just check this from this view. Just kind of push this in like so, push this down like so. Okay, kind of get this to feel more realistic and get a better transition in here. Push this inwards and take down the brush size. Just push this inwards. Okay, push this out, smooth that in. Just trying to get a better transition around there. Let me just fill this up. There isn't much topology in that lower part of the nose, so I'm just going to be really careful in there. I'm just pushing this inwards some more. Okay, let me get a closer view on this and then kind of fix this. Take a lower, smaller brush size and just fix this. Something like so should be fine. Okay, so let me look for a better reference for the nose. So you kind of get the real facial features for the nose and kind of do this correctly based on anatomical reference images. So something like this now, so I'm going to kind of use these facial features to kind of carve out some features of the nose. So with them standard brush, let me just fix this. Just carve a line in there and just move that back down. Oh no, that brush is too wide. let me go slightly on this, just not too deep. Something like this should be fine. Okay. Just move this back down. Okay. Let's see if we can use some of these features of the side view on the reference image. So just kind of carve this line around it. So it's not too obvious now. If you go to a higher subdivision level, we will see that in there. And I'll just smooth this back down. Something like this. I'll just smooth this in. So this particular thing becomes more pronounced when we go to a higher subdivision level. You can see that depth in there. So let me try and implement that depth now. So I'm going to be using the, let me just push this out. So I'm going to be with the Dem standard brush now. Let me find a good angle for this. Okay, let me just fill this up with our clay tubes. Just fill this up. Something like so. Now smooth that back down. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can see now we went to one division level higher, so you can see how the details are more reflective on a more higher subdivision level. So I'll just smooth this back down, carve this out. And I'll kind of make the upper lip look more pronounced. Something like so. Let me increase intensity a bit more. Do something like, I think that's fine. Let me do this again, like so. Okay. Do something around here also, like so. Okay. Let's see what else we can fix in here. So I think I want to kind of fill up. I want to make the leaf feel a bit fuller. So with a clay brush, I'm just going to fill this up like so. I want it to be a bit fuller. Okay, like this. Just fill this up. Okay. Just fill this up like so. I'll smooth this back down. Okay, this for the lower part of the lip also. Okay, just smooth that back down. So I'm kind of max out this. Let me max out the upper. Let me go out a bit. I'm just kind of max out the. And now I think I will. I think I will invert this selection. Let's see. Okay, can do this properly now. Just moving this ever so slightly with the move topological brush, like so. Okay, all right. So with our clear tube, I'll just fill this up again. I'll smooth this back down, like so. Smooth this now. Okay. So let me see. Let me carve this out again, make this feel more intense. Okay. I'll push this upwards a bit, like so. Alright.